Alright, hello everybody. We're playing Truck Simulator again. I haven't played it in quite a while because it just wasn't that great. But luckily, well, I'm not saying it wasn't great, I haven't played it in a while, that's it. But they've brought out a new beta, 1.44. Anyway, that's about it, so it's night time, so we get the truck running. Put some headlights on. Hopefully when we drop it off, it'll be daytime, and I'll show you some other things that they've added. Such as, my force feedback is broken, so I should probably fix that. Oh, is it? I don't know, I can't... Oh no, it's fine. Okay, interesting. Whoops, don't want to run into anybody. God, the steering is very stiff. Okay, I'm just gonna fix that. Alright, much better. I've fixed it, I think. Or it's potentially still rubbish, but I think it's a problem with Logitech, not the game. Anyway, so I think we're in Austria. We'll have a look on the map. Yeah, North Austria. Austria's been rebuilt, and it's looking really good now. Matches in really well with Germany and the other places that they've rebuilt. So hopefully they move on to the UK next, because that's really old. Yeah. I should probably check the sound. No, it's still really stiff for some reason. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, I hope everyone's been well. I don't really have much to say. I'll probably just cut out most of the video anyway. But we'll jump on the highway here. Also, adaptive cruise control, which has been really useful. We're probably good to get on the highway. It's still in heavily work in progress at the moment, so you can only use it through the console. Which, I mean, that's not that big of a deal. Alright, so they've also added adaptive cruise control, which is pretty handy. I mean, it's still pretty much work in progress at the moment. You can only activate it through the to the console, but once you enable it the first time, every time you launch the game it stays enabled, which is really handy. And you can see we're using it at the moment to stay... Well, I've set it to the maximum distance, which I still think is a little bit close. Hopefully they do increase it so you can... Well, the distance from the car from the vehicle in front, you can set it from 1, which is basically tailgating, to 10, which is this distance. Which I still do feel is a bit close, so hopefully you can make it like 20 or 30. But as you can see now that he's moved... Oh, we're still doing 81. But if there's someone in front of you and they slow down, you will also slow down to match their speed. Which is really good, because now I can actually keep my feet off the pedals while I'm driving and just steer without having to worry about rear-ending anyone. There's also air suspension, which I'll show you once we get to the drop-off point, because it's still night time, so you won't be able to see it, really. Yeah, I think they need to add the lane keep assist next. That'll go well with the adaptive cruise control. which means I can't really explain it to you. But anyway. So yeah, we're heading into Germany, into Nuremberg. We're weighing 20 tons of used packaging. And of course I'm still doing quick job because I'm only like level 2. In other news, I have a new graphics card now, so I'm recording this with NVIDIA Shadow thing, the built-in recorder. I did a little trial of it before and it looked pretty good. Better than anything I could get out of OBS. And it's not ruining my frame rate too much, so... I forgot to mention that there's also the auto emergency braking, which I'm not really a fan of, because on the highway you generally get people who just merge in front of you. Like when they come out of the fuel station here, it's like a really short length and they just merge in front of you and you slam on the brakes, which yeah, I could just merge into the other lane and they could go past. So I'm not really a fan of that emergency braking stuff. It's interesting how on these clover leaves you have a separate lane if you're going around the clovers. I mean, I guess it reduces traffic entering and exiting the highway, like they separate them. I mean, we don't have very many clover leaves in Australia, so... there better not be like a detour. Oh, there is. Maybe I can just go past them. Perfect, because I didn't want to drive all the way around. So it saved me like probably 25 minutes of extra driving. Just entered some town section. Oh goodness. This guy in the... what is it? MAN is going a bit... I don't know what he's doing. Anyway. I don't think I've driven in this part of Germany before. Or at least this city. I've probably gone past it on the highway, but not driven through it. Oh, frame's dropping a bit, but force feedback is still really weird. Is that like a train or something? I don't know. Also, tell me what games you want me to record next. I'm in the middle of downloading Microsoft Flight Simulator, which has been a real pain to download because I put it on last night. Oh, brakes. I put it on download last night, and it downloaded at 0.2 megabytes per second. So in like the 8 hours I was sleeping, it downloaded 30 gigabytes of the 115. And then today, sometimes it'll get to like 20 megabits a second, and then it goes back down to 2. So I have to pause it, close it, reopen it, then it goes back up to a faster speed, and now it's at like 14, 17-ish, which is still slow. I should be getting like 60, but whatever. I did try to Google it, but it just said some random stuff, and I wasn't really... No, I'll just leave it to download tonight, and hopefully it finishes. Oh, now it's down to 10. Well, anyway. We're close to the delivery place, so... Oh, look, there it is, in the box. And I'll show you the fancy air suspension. Okay, let me go. Oh yeah, there's a light here that I can park under. Alright, so you do need to set up 5 buttons to control it. But I'm gonna say it's worth it. So you can get up and down on the front, and it also goes pretty high. So, you know, great feature, up and down on the front. And the same thing on the back, you can go up and down on the back. And then, even better, you can do down on the front as well, or fully up on the front and back. And then you need, if the sound is a bit glitchy, but that's the reset button. And that's it. You can go like wheelie mode, so it looks like you're doing a wheelie, or like if you want it to be like on the ground, scraping the ground on the front and up on the back. And then, of course, in the console, you can. Well, hang on. Let me. Once you get to 50 kilometers an hour, it resets the suspension, which I mean makes sense. I wouldn't want to be driving down the highway with the suspension completely in the air. However, you can disable it in the console, apparently. And because I am a pro truck driver, I'm going to reverse completely inside the cabin, which means going this way. Oh, I'm really fine with the force feedback. Sansa, cat, go away. Stop centering. No, I've completely screwed it up. Alright, that's it. Excellent, obviously. Why would it be anything other than excellent? Oh yeah, level 3. Oh, by like the tiniest amount. Oh, I think by like 1 XP. And, I don't know, fragile, I guess. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the video, because I don't want to record anything else. So, yeah. Also, if you're wondering what FPS and stuff I get, I'll leave it in the description. I have a 3060 Ti. So, yep. Okay. See you next time. Bye.